Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today's review is going to be all about replacing some deck boards. It's quite easy to do. I just finished replacing a couple of my deck boards and I'm going to show you them in a second here. We're going to go outside to the deck and I'm going to show you that the repair I did many years ago, well, you probably can't find it. But you'll see how after you do this particular procedure on replacing a couple of deck boards, well, you put a stain on over top and you'll never notice a difference. It's a well-deserved job to do. Easy to do, save yourself a lot of money. So let's go to it right now and I'll show you how easy it is to replace a deck board.
Okay, so let's start off right here. So it's been a couple of years and you can see I got to restain the deck, but can you see where I patched in another spot? Well, you can see I just finished doing these ones here, and that's easy enough to do, but there is another patch in there, and let's take a look and let's see how to do it. Well, here we go on the deck, and you can see this is the one here I'm going to replace right here, and you can also see that this one here, it's pretty rotten too, and I'm going to cut it off about here. But right here you can see I drew my line, and all I did was just, you can hear it hit the stud and behind there. I bring it 1/4 of an inch outside of the stud, and this is where the two nails are, right here. And we're just going to cut this right here. Okay, the first thing we do is just get it lined up with your saw right on the line here. So you got to get it lined up and in the center all the way along. So you can just put the blade down there and just eyeball it in the center and use the end of the blade here to just rest down. And once you got it lined up, lift it off, pull the trigger, and then make a plunge cut. Okay, so I want to show you something first before I continue, but that's as far as I'm cutting right there. So here we are right here, and you could see I didn't go right to the end here, and I didn't go to the end over here. But right in the center, it has gone all the way through. So that's exactly what you want done right there. And now we'll take our reciprocating saw, and we'll start off in the center, and just finish the cut to the ends. So let's do that next. Okay, let's get to her. There we go. Now let's pull some nails. Well, you probably can't even notice the nails in here. I put a couple of white marks here. They are right here. And the whole idea behind this claw is all it does, you just put it just before your nail and then it will grab into the nail. So let's do that right here. There, see how easy that is? So I'll take the rest of the nails out and we'll see what's underneath. Well, what we're going to do now is the stud is right here, and we're just going to take an old scrap piece of pressure treated wood, or any wood, I mean this deck's not around for too long, and just raise it up a bit and then drive your 2 screws in. There, now we've got a spot for the replacement board to go in. We'll just cut a board to fit this size, and I'll show you what we got going on next. Okay, so all I've done is just buttered up the end here with a putty knife. Did the same thing on this end. Got the screws in there ready to go.
just push it up in there. You'll see it squish out a little bit. Center it all up and put the screws in. Now all we have to do is just wipe it up a bit. And I like to just fill in the cracks with it as well. Kind of smooth it out a bit. That's it. What do you think? Well, there you go. That's not too hard to do at all, is it? So thanks for joining me here today. Come back again. If you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe and see some interesting things that I do every week. Cheers.